Being an entrepreneur might appear to be easy, but things didn't just get this way. Welcome to the Broken Entrepreneur Podcast. Yo, baby pop. Hey, y'all, it's Jameelah Michelle, your favorite perky barista. We are at Third Perk Coffee House in downtown Dayton. And I got my girl, Jameelah Ricks, with me all the way from Harlem. Okay, all the way from Harlem. But she's rooted here in Dayton, y'all. She's going to tell us more about herself. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being here. So, y'all, you know the purpose of the Broken Entrepreneur. We are here not to celebrate brokenness, okay? Or not to sit in brokenness. We are here to acknowledge that it happens. And we want to hear stories from other entrepreneurs of how they may have seen challenges, been stopped by a challenge, but got through the challenge, okay? Because you yourself may be going through something as an entrepreneur, and we want to give you some encouragement so you don't give up, okay? So, Jameelah.
Yes.
Welcome to the Broken.
Thank you for having me, honey. Thank you for having me.
So, y'all, I met Miss Jameelah just by a chance accident. And her spirit was just so big. Who is this woman? Just loving everything around her and just infectious. I got that kind of personality. So when I see it, like, okay, somebody outshining the Juanita, okay. I love it. And every time I see you, you have that same energy. And it's very comforting. And it's just nice to know that you just got people out there that just want to be happy and love on other people.
Absolutely.
So we want to know who you are and what you do, what makes you an entrepreneur.
Well, I'm from Harlem.
Okay.
And, I have history here in Dayton as far as parents are concerned. And to just be real honest with you, life for me ain't never been no crystal stair. But the reality of it is that, it's always been the struggles that's what's made me.
Okay.
Because there is a certain power that's dispense that pain. Mm-hmm. And through those journeys, I have really been able to really just manifest a life for myself that has really allowed me to be a creator, be an artist, be a writer, be a philanthropist, be a mother, and most recently be an entrepreneur.
Okay. So tell us, what does that look like for you? As an entrepreneur, what is it that you do?
As an entrepreneur, it looks like a day of freedom. Not being able to not be caught up in the 9 to 5, not being controlled by someone's control of my time. That's what it looks like for me. Not only taking care of business, not only delegating responsibilities, but being able to get up in the morning and cook breakfast for my son. Being able to get him off the bus, when school is over. That's what it looks like as an entrepreneur for me.
Okay. So tell me, what is the name of your business?
Oh, well, we're Harlem Healers, honey.
Yes.
And at Harlem Healers, we focus on bringing back the importance of writing to underserved communities through storytelling and poetry. So what we're literally doing, we're taking people on an artistic journey of healing and self-discovery, where they're redefining themselves based on the power from within. And they're taking their pens and the power within it, and they're rewriting their lives and retelling their narratives so they can change not only themselves, their communities, but the world.
Okay, I love that. Mm-hmm. No, how would someone be able to partake in your services, to be a part of Harlem Healers? How would I be able to do that?
Well, come broken, baby. Come broken.
Okay.
Come broken, but come with some heart, and come wanting to be inspired, and come with a hope of being turned upside down and changed anew from within you. Come with the power of your pain. Come with your struggle. come with your story, but come with the confidence in knowing that just as quick as you can say it out your mouth and manifest it, is as quick as the power of that pen is going to manifest your new life. So be prepared to step into the new. We have a slogan at Harlem Healers where we always know that we must feel the need for mental change so that we can embark on our reality of success and start a day of new beginnings. So that's what we really focus on. So that's how you partake. Of course, we're on social media. You can hit us up on IG, TikTok at Jameelah Ricks. You can email us at harlemhealers@gmail.com.
Okay.
And, that's what we're really out here doing.
Okay. Is it classroom based or is it one-on-one training?
Well, it's a classroom based and it's a one-on-one based, and it's, we cater to every level.
Okay.
We have clients who are just coming in who just need individual weekly sessions. We have groups of people who are absolutely seeking a storytelling concept as far as branding. So we correlate not just the community as far as, your day-to-day, but we incorporate the small businesses as well as the large corporations. One of our biggest proponents is the art world, honey.
Okay.
And the creativity of the components with the painters and the writers and the storytellers and the singers and, those who have such powerful voices within the community, but are still finding the power to be able to share that with the world.
Yes, yes. And I'm gathering because when you made the comment about how do I get to you, you say come broken. Well, I've had 2022 took me for a loop with the loss of my mother in January, and with just working with a struggling business, and then working with just trying to continue on in spite of anything else that was going on. Having a son who's mentally ill, and he was on a high manic episode. His episode in 2022 was longer than we had ever seen before. So going through all of that and then coming into 2023, like, whoa. Like last year threw me for a loop. And I've had to really take myself through a healing process. Like really kind of like stripping it off and first acknowledging that it was there and that it happened. And then trying to put my pieces back together. Because when you go through that 12 months, you almost have to go back to the start to kind of pick it up. Because I was just walking as if, like, I'm okay. I met you in the midst of that. And I'm walking around like, I'm okay. I was not okay. So it is, I am like moving through getting back to myself or a better part of me. And I have been really digging into, deeper into visualization. Because I've always been a believer in visualization. My storyboards read like a history book. I mean, my vision boards read like a history book. I go back, I look at them, and I can just check things off that have happened. And that's why I believe in them so, and that's why I'm so on getting my vision boards done on an annual basis, because it always happens. It's like a magic pen. So I am so encouraged that you're able to teach that to others, because I don't think people understand the power of their pen. Absolutely. And the plan. And people always say, what do I start with my business? Did you write a plan down? Because as you write that plan, you are manifesting what you need to do. So it's not just for the financiers or for anybody. The business plan is for you. It is for you because it is what is supposed to happen in your business.
Absolutely.
And people don't take that as something that is necessary. I'm
That's
like, why not?
People are under the idea that the business plan has to be formulated into a specific structure in order for it to work. Just write it.
Just write it.
Just write it. Write it, because whatever you write down, don't think about how it's going to happen. Just know once it's on that paper that it is going to happen. And oftentimes people don't understand the importance of writing things down. People do not understand. Once you write it down, it's loose. It's loose in the earth. It's loose in the air. It's loose in the universe. It is absolutely going to happen. It is going to happen. It is an innateness. It is something, and it's so powerful within you. Like there's a confidence even when you hold this pen in your hand. Look at that. Look at that.
And that's a nice pen.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yes.
Just a confidence in it.
Yes.
You see that?
I love that. I love that. So I am so encouraged. Like I want to come to this class. Like how often are you performing or you're facilitating the workshops? Is it a workshop or what would we call it?
What we call it is, we call it an artistic journey.
Okay.
We call it a journey. So we actually do have a 6-step process.
Oh.
So it's a 6-week session and we have a beginning to an end. And the first thing that we really focus on is, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you? And the second thing we focus on is, who do you want to be?
Oh.
And once you write those and identify those 2 elements, you'll realize that who you are is very different from who you want to be. And so then we have steps to take you on the journey of who you want to be and in letting go of who you used to be, but identifying and knowing that whoever you used to be, whether you were conditioned, whether you were raised, no matter what you've been through or how you've been through it, it is a part of your power. It is a part of your story, but it does not define who you're going into.
Do y'all feel this energy? It's just me. It's just me. Because I'm taking this class. I'm taking this class. I'm going to tell you why I'm taking this class. I'm taking this class because I'm reclaiming my Jameelah Michelle.
Come on now.
And it's so crazy because I've had people who see something in me who have we just had these conversations and they feel like I'm downplaying myself. And they were like, well, you are so-and-so. And I'm like they're waking me up like I've been asleep. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Girl, I can't even think now because I'm like, when do we take this class? Y'all know I got ADHD. I'm already in the class. I have left the podcast.
Yes, honey. And we accommodate schedules, honey. We absolutely accommodate schedules. We understand the importance of real life.
Okay.
You know, we understand the importance of responsibilities. So we accommodate schedules as far as evening as well as weekend sessions.
Okay.
But you know, the goal is to reclaim you and stand in your authenticity, no matter what that looks like for you. Because that's what's going to take you to the top. That's what's going to get you to the bag. That's how you really going to rise. It's who you are.
Yes.
It's not about what's going on, what the trend is, whoever's doing it. It's you. It is you.
I love it.
And reclaiming that power and writing that down, no matter what that looks like. That is what's powerful.
Okay. Now, I want to dig into you a little bit. So, you've got Dayton roots, but you lived in Harlem for how long?
I grew up in Harlem.
Okay. So, what brought you to Dayton, Ohio?
Well, my mother was born and raised here in Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
And we literally thought we was coming down here for 2 weeks for the pandemic.
Okay.
And we've been here ever
Just for the
since.
shutdown.
We thought it was going to be a 2-week vacay, little shutdown.
Okay.
Come on down to Ohio. You know, it's a lot less people, a lot more land. And, you know, with the 11-year-old son at the time, it just made sense.
Okay.
And, you know, we lived right in the epicenter of where the pandemic started, right in the middle of Harlem.
Right.
So, you know, but we've been here ever since.
Wow. How are you enjoying Ohio?
Ohio has really been an entirely different living experience for me, to say the least. There has been a calmness and a peace that I really have never really known as far as a living environment. So that has been something that has really been soothing to the soul, to say the least.
Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But Dayton is also going through a gentrification that is absolutely phenomenal.
Yes.
And you would be a fool to not see what is going on here as far as just the redevelopment, the reinvestment, the restructuring of the city.
Yes.
And so, when it, even after the pandemic let up, I thought that it was just a really wise decision to stay here.
Okay.
And, really build my business, build Harlem Healers, build, the commitments and the relationships, not just here in Dayton, but in the state of Ohio.
Yes.
COVID has changed everything, and it's a bag in Dayton. So I'm here to make sure that I garner the opportunity to get the bag.
I'm not mad at this woman right here. This is why so let me tell y'all, I have had conversations with this woman, and she is so inspiring to me. And she's for real about what she's saying, and she's doing what she's saying, okay? And I love that. I love people who talk about it. I love people who do it, okay? So I'm so happy to have her on the show, because not only is she inspiring me, I hope you get something out of that too, okay? So, Jameelah, tell me, is there any challenge that you've ever faced? Is there any, like a roadblock, a mountain, whatever, that you've experienced that you didn't run away from, that you were able to push through or tear down in order for you to continue? Can you share with us anything?
You gotta run through all the roadblocks.
Okay.
You can't let nothing stop you. It's gonna always be some emotional BS. It's gonna be some mental trauma. It's gonna be some childhood pain. It's gonna be some feelings of abandonment. It might have been some lonely nights and some cold days and some frosted flakes and some no ways to pave a way. The blues.
All of that.
All of that.
All of that.
But you gotta really be able to stand. You gotta be able to push through all that, regardless to what. Regardless.
Yes.
And whatever that regardless looks like, whether it's the crying, whether it's a lashing out of anger, whether it's an expression of a song, whether it's a poem, whether it's a painting and a piece of a paper, that you just get up and express that anger, that frustration, that emotion. But you gotta push past all that. You really do. And you gotta be able to find that power within you. I don't care what's going on or how it's going on in your life. Everybody, we all have been through something.
Yes.
But we all got power. We all got power within us. And you got to find that power within you and push past all that and pick it up and keep it moving.
Wow. So where do you draw from to keep you, as you are offering your services and you are healing the community? What do you draw from to keep you up?
I draw from my pain and what I've been through. I draw from my sister being a crackhead. I draw from growing up in the streets. I draw from not really having a family. Yeah, I might have a family history here, but I grew up with a very hard life. I draw from abandonment. I draw from never having a father.
Wow.
I draw from raising myself. I draw from constantly being a hustler and always got something clicking in my head and on my mind to keep that money coming in, because I never had nobody that I could depend on other than me.
Really?
Absolutely. I come from Harlem. I grew up in the 90s, baby. I'm a crack baby, and ever since of the word. You understand that?
I get that. I get
So
that.
I come from a certain era.
Yes.
So that's why I draw from my own life experience. I know that pain.
Yes.
I know that suffering. I know that loss. I know that never even having the shit at all. And I knew how to turn that around.
Yeah.
Even when there was nobody there, because a lot of times there was nobody there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, there was times that I wanted to give up. Yeah, there was times that I cried, why? Yeah, it was times when I thought that, you know what? It don't even matter no more. But when you surrounded, when you are kings in a no man's land, you'll realize that there's no throne.
Right.
There's no court. So what you gonna do?
You don't say that.
Stay there with it. Baby, we black. Baby, we black, we black, we black, we black, we black, we black. And there's something about the power of this melanin that does not allow you to, honey. It just does not allow you to.
We can't.
No, we don't have to.
No.
We really don't. We don't have to.
I have made a decision that in the last half of this year, I shall make as much money as I made in 2019, which was our best year. And I made that decision because it is what I have to do. Like, I have to do that. We have had it has been a hard time, and we're turning it around. And I'm celebrating it because there's nothing else for me to do.
Right.
It is nothing else for me to do.
The power of manifestation, it is mighty.
Yes.
It is real. It exists. And you can
Absolutely,
speak it and
it
you can
exists.
write it.
Yes. And I believe in it so strongly because I've seen myself, it's like, okay, this day is going to look like this. I wake up in the morning and I set the intention. And I'll be doggone, it happened just like I said it would.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that all the time. So, but when you're broken, you don't get up with those intentions. So that's why it's like, no, you got to get back to yourself because you know how, you are the manifestation queen. Like, you are the manifestation. You do it. I'm like, you've already demonstrated it and you've shown others how to do it for themselves. Mm-hmm. So you've got to get back there because that's the only way that you have to vibrate there. And it's a high vibration. And even tapping into that, just understanding that when you're the music that you choose, depressing, slow, low, it will pull you down. So being able to understand that you got to change the whole atmosphere, not just a little bit of it. You got to change the whole atmosphere if you really try to pick yourself up and you really try to make a change. Mm-hmm. So, how do we get in touch with you? How do we find you? I know you mentioned your social media channels, but I just want you to repeat it just in case someone missed it.
Okay, you can find us at Jameelah Rich, JameeLahRicks. We're on TikTok. We are Instagram. You can email us at harlemhealers@gmail.com. And yeah, that's how we can be reached for right now.
Okay. Y'all, I need so many comments about how you're going to use some of this information or how you're going to look to this woman to help you.
We will be releasing our anthology book entitled The Sonnets of a Bipolar Bitch. And that will be released on all Amazon and our streaming platforms within the next 2 weeks. So definitely be on the lookout for that.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And that's our first anthology book that we are releasing. It is really focused on the power, pain, and struggles of women who have experienced mental health issues, but in their trials of mental health, they have found the triumph through the power of their pen, honey, and they have wrote some amazing sonnets that have truly re-manifested the power of themselves, and now they're ready to share it with the world.
That's great.
Absolutely.
That's great. I look forward to having that.
Definitely.
And reading through that. Yes. So I would be remiss if I didn't mention our SHE-Roe. So we have created a SHE-Roe storytelling series. We are in our 6th year.
All right.
And what the SHE-Roe storytelling series does is give women of color an opportunity to share their stories with the community. And these are women who, in the community, we hold to a certain esteem. And when you hear their stories, they are very transparent about their challenges, their heartbreaks, their brokenness. And when you understand what they've gone through, and you're looking at these women, we're looking up to these women, understanding that they have the same pain that we do. It is magical when we're able to share so openly. So I appreciate you helping people to be able to do that and express themselves. I do look forward to it. So, y'all, if you haven't enjoyed this as much as I have, sorry. Sorry. But I am so excited, and we're going to continue our conversation. But we are going to wrap up the Broken Entrepreneur for today, y'all. I am so thankful for Miss Ricks for being here and sharing about what you do. About what you do. We are going to make sure that we send you a link so you know how to get that book. And until we meet again, we just want to let you know that we appreciate you being here. And if you haven't did so, please make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you can stay focused and tuned with new episodes. And please, 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 make sure you're leaving comments. I want to know how you feel. I want to know if it's helpful for you. Okay? And if you guys are lost entrepreneurs, understand that there is a solution waiting for you. Okay? Look for it. Okay? And if you have questions that you are fighting with, put it in the comments. Maybe we can address some of your questions in this podcast. But until then, we hope you get something that helps you on your entrepreneurial journey. We want you to stay perky and keep on brewing on the good things. See y'all later.